Booyah. We are now live recording. Yeah, baby. Can you feel that? Feel that. Hey, Dan, you've been absent. I'm here with my co-host, Dan, musician extraordinaire. Where you been, Dan?
Allegedly.
What's been going on?
I just went to Sydney. It sucks. It's too hot there, so I came back.
Right.
Yeah.
We've done a couple of interviews now that it's been Sans Dan.
Sans Dan, right.
Sans Dan.
Yeah.
So tell me about Sydney. What's going on in Sydney? You were saying everything's really cheap over there.
Yeah, it's weird because people get paid more over there, so I figured everything would be more expensive, but it's a bit cheaper.
Weird.
I think the cost of living is just going up and up here, and over there it's not as bad. No wonder everyone's going over to Australia, you know. No wonder we're hemorrhaging.
Surprised.
Yeah.
Not surprised. Speaking of going over to Australia, there's I was recently at the Auckland City Mission, and they have an Australian counsellor. So if you're looking for a little bit of counselling advice, head down to the Auckland City Mission on Hobson Street. But if you're looking for a little bit of artistic advice, who have we got today? Look, I mean, I'm loving this. We're reaching out to the youth of the nation.
The youth of the nation love it.
So, Ari,
Yes.
we love your work.
Thank you so much.
Got it on the wall
I
there.
nearly spilled it out before, but Ari's going to be, her artwork, is it her, she, they?
Yeah, she.
She?
She identifies as she, yeah.
Well, you're doing a good job of identifying. And we're, cover of the next issue of the Chronicle.
Oh my god.
How do you feel about that?
Okay, that's the coolest shit in the world.
This one.
That one?
I'm
Estelle.
holding it up to the mic so our audience can see. But
Oh yeah, nah, definitely.
That's the one we chose to put on the cover. It's cool. I love it. I love it. It's like just
Ari takes over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ari takes over.
Ari takes over.
That's your Instagram handle? That's your art
Yeah,
handle?
that's like my brand name that I came up with this year. So,
You're taking over the podcast. Why don't you introduce yourself?
hi, I'm Arion, and most people in Auckland know me as Ari. I'm 23 and a young artist that has a brand called Ari Takes Over, and I sell ceramics.
It's a cool style.
Go.
Thank you.
Are you struggling?
Struggling. We're all struggling.
Right?
What are you
struggling
saying?
artist. I'm trying to
Yeah,
think of any artist I know who's
struggling
not.
artist. Exactly. That's what I should have said. Struggling artist in Auckland.
Where did you learn your style? Because it's kind of, I mean, I don't know how to describe. How would you describe it?
I'm highly influenced by
Rabbits.
tattoo. Yeah, rabbits. Totally.
Oh, sorry, Karen. Tattoos.
A lot of tattoo art. So my oldest sister used to work at Demographics Tattoo, but she never actually got into tattooing, which is the crazy thing. She got offered an apprenticeship. She was like, nah, I'm not going to take it. I was going, okay. But she told me a lot of stories, and I was like, okay, that kind of makes sense now.
Like what?
Like what? I feel like I have to keep this to myself, because she got into a lot of trouble because she published little things as a blog for like just Auckland to know and kind of stuff. But yeah, she got into a lot of trouble over
Yeah,
it. Just like cancelling her, kind of.
Cancel culture, yeah.
Yeah, but like in 2012, it was crazy.
You got to be careful what you put out there, eh? But your art's really cool. Where did you learn to draw like that? What's your process?
What's my process?
What are we looking
Right.
at? We're looking at like ink pen or
So, they're little ink pens, but I only work mostly with like grayscale because I love accentuating the shading and stuff. So I only have like a little bit of color in all my drawings.
yeah, that's really cool. It's really quite understated, eh?
Yeah, my favorite colors, you can see this from my tattoos as well, is black and then negative space and then red. Because I love how the depth of it just shows more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I talk more about like I use a lot of negative space in the Chronicle and the laying out of the Chronicle because it gives your eyes space to rest, eh?
Well, that's the thing. You know when you go into an art gallery, but like it's so much negative space, and there's like this little tiny fucking painting in the middle of nowhere. You go, it's just like feels
Negative?
incredibly negative. But I feel like there just needs to be a certain balance within artwork where you have negative and positive that complements each other. So that's why I've got it like that, so I can add a little bit of colour to just draw your eye in, and then look around the drawing and see all the little details, because I love adding little details to all my drawings.
Do you do commissions?
Yeah, I do. I haven't done commissions recently because I've been really shit at advertising myself, but
Hey, you're doing
I
it
do
now.
commissions.
Artie takes over on Instagram.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, please. That'd
Yep.
be lovely.
Oh, honestly, it's great work. It's fantastic. It's lovely. It's quite simple, but it's it's kind of like. Am I wrong to say it's kind of pop art?
No, not at all.
To me, it's like very pop art, like
Yeah.
almost like what's the Asian? Not the Asian, like anime.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. Manga, yes.
Manga, but there's kind of. I mean, is gothic the right word
Yeah.
to use?
Very gothic. I'm inspired by a lot of manga as well, which has influenced my artist style.
I love
Quite
it.
a
I
bit.
love it.
Yeah.
Who are your influences?
So stolen them from my older sister because she passed down a lot of artwork to me before she moved to America. So
My older sister passed down a lot of clothes.
I just got a shit ton of artwork, and I was like, fuck, I have no more wall space, so I just had to put it over my wall strategically. James Jean is a fantastic artist. And Mike...
That's a good name, James Jean.
It is, right. And another artist that I love when I was 18, 19 was Mike Giant. So I think he was from LA, and he specialized in a lot of tattoo art, but like gothic tattoo art with vivid lines and just skulls and blood and bullshit. And I just loved it so much.
Hey, let me ask you something. What do you think the difference is between goth and emo?
Oh my god, I have this fucking discussion with everyone at parties because everyone calls me the goth girl. And I'm just like, what?
What, you're the emo girl?
I'm trendy, the trendy goth girl. I like to think of myself like
Trendy
The
goth.
TGG.
Yeah, my god.
Is there a distinct difference, though, between
Right. So goths don't wear colour. Emos wear like pink and purples and reds and blues and shit. And emos are like sad. But then goths are just empty. Like their brains are fully empty. And they're just, so focused and just angry.
Can you be a punk rock goth?
Surely.
I
Make
mean-
a new genre.
Yeah, do we
That's
get
post-punk, right?
post-punk?
Yeah,
Who are your favourite bands?
Oh my god. So I got teased a lot as a kid for my music taste, but my favorite bands are probably Slipknot, Deftones, and Korn.
Oh, Korn. Korn
What
was
about-
the first concert I ever went to
Oh,
as a teenager.
yo.
It was incredible. Like when they opened the curtain on stage, there was the band, and there was about 100 blow-up dolls hanging above the band, and right above Jonathan Davis, the singer, there was like a freaking 6-foot inflatable penis. Yeah, the whole stage was just hanging
Do you
with sex
think-
dolls above them.
Do people actually have, relations with those things? Really?
Yes. Like,
Do you think?
seriously, yes. I've seen it so much on the internet, and they're just going,
Really? There's videos of people with...
yeah. It's
That's
crazy.
weird. I thought I was weird.
I thought I was weird too, until I discovered shit like that, and I was like,
What's
I'm fine.
yeah, I'm kind of okay, I think.
I'm not fucking a blow-up doll.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen on the internet?
I don't know, because I see a lot of weird shit
There's
on
a
the
lot
internet.
of weird shit on the internet.
Probably a guy having a relationship with his car, like a Ford Falcon.
Oh, yeah.
That was fucking strange.
Ford Falcon is a nice car, though.
Yeah, he had
let's
a
be
full-on, marriage with that car, and then it broke down, and oh my god, tragedy.
honest. Yeah, that's tragic.
Fucking tragedy.
Marriage
that was.
broke down.
Yeah, too many complications, obviously. But
Do you call
damn.
AA for that or not?
Yeah, what happens?
Yeah, like your therapist is your mechanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. AA. Or just panel beaters.
Who's your ideal lineup, like your ultimate lineup? For we often ask this question. Because
Oh, you mean hypothetical band?
hypothetical band, living or dead? Living or dead? Who's?
Okay.
I mean, David Bowie stands as the lead singer.
Damn. So.
Well, you can have like co-lead singers, I suppose.
Oh yeah. So I'm really into grunge as well as new metal. So I have a lot of bands that I'd want, just as a fucking festival. Alice in Chains, original singer.
Yeah, nice.
By the way, I don't want the new one. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's not the fucking same. Like I said, Deftones, Slipknot.
Right.
Korn. There's a lot of other bands I keep forgetting the names of that of new metal as well. Spread ideas and help me out.
Is it still new metal now though? Because it's been like 20 years. Is it still new?
Well, I guess.
Yeah,
Well,
old metal.
Old metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Old new metal, I guess you might call it.
Yeah, true. 90s metal. Surely.
Do you
Just make that a category.
Do you think Mariah Carey
Yeah.
and Celine Dion, do you think they should be tried for war crimes against humanity?
Totally.
Right, being forced to listen to them every year.
Yeah, definitely.
I think hell is like a constant Mariah
Oh,
Carey.
because it's coming to that
Celine
time of
Dion.
year again.
It's like, my God.
Halloween first. I think you shouldn't be allowed to
Yeah,
celebrate
no.
anything Christmas until we're finished with Halloween.
I went to Farmers in Pukekohe with my mum the other day, and they just have Christmas shit up
Do
everywhere.
they still have farmer stores?
Yeah, they still do have farmers stores. It's
Do
insane.
they have the creepy Santa?
No, Creepy Santa got sold. Yeah, he got sold, I swear.
Oh, who would buy that? It's like
I
50-foot
know.
fucking Santa head.
Definitely. Fucking weird shit.
Where do you put that?
Yeah, hard. I think it actually went to a farm so they could
Right. Oh,
restore it,
shit.
which is weird as hell.
Scaring the cows.
And the sheep.
Okay, so what's your relationship with K Road?
I love K Road. I've been hanging out here since I was like 15 years old. It was the only safe space for me to be who I was, because I was considered weird as fuck at school. I'm not weird, I swear to God I'm normal.
Shout out to all the weird kids at school.
Yeah,
You know,
Exactly.
honestly, be an individual.
it benefits.
Be a
You
real-
become so
yeah,
cool in the real world, I
exactly.
swear to God.
Stand by your, bullshit.
So I just go up shopping and all of that stuff because I fucking love fashion. And I found that being independent, I could dress up however I wanted on K Road and not get judged at all. It would just be people complimenting you on their outfits and just going, oh my God, you look so cool. And you're like, wow, thank you so much, so do you. But you just feel like an individual here, and you also feel accepted at the same time. But nah, it's
Where'd you
love it
grow
here.
up?
Oh, not that fun. Long Bay on the North Shore. So, not that exciting, I swear.
Understandable why you wanted to come to K Road.
Well, yes, because, fucking Long Bay's turned to this bougie la-la land. I
Yeah.
live in Marini Bay now, but, I can't go back to Long Bay.
Were you bullied as a kid?
Yeah. Primary school, I remember wearing DCs at primary. And yeah, these two girls bullied me for wearing them. And I was like, they're fucking girl shoes. They got pink and purple laces on them. Fuck off. But yeah,
Jealous.
just bleh. And now everyone wears
Girls
fucking
can
Jordans.
be really,
and
mean, eh?
yeah, girls can be fucking
That's good.
horrible. They scare me now. They really do.
All right, so you came to K Road and you're like, oh, finally.
Yeah,
I
legit.
can be a freak here, be myself.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just like, oh my God, it's such a fucking relief, to be honest. Just find people like me as well, and just felt so accepting to hang out on
How's
K
the
Road.
brand going, though?
The brand going? I mean, it's pretty slow because I've just started again. So I stopped
All right, where can people support you?
Instagram.
Instagram.
Just go on Instagram and support me there. Follow me.
And you've just finished graphic design school, did you say?
So I finished AUT studying communication
Alumni
design.
shout out AUT.
AUT, no.
Yay.
I finished in 2021, and then because I suffer really bad from anxiety and depression, so I was so scared to get into the industry. But I was doing so well creating things and selling things that I thought, okay, I'll be fine doing this. But then selling commercially, I just couldn't do it because I didn't make stuff I liked anymore, so I just stopped everything. And then...
But because of anxiety and depression, you didn't make
Well,
it
yeah,
anymore.
just fizzled in my head because I hated everything I was producing.
yeah.
Therefore, I just stopped.
So is that because you're trying to cater to the market and like
Yeah.
started letting the market dictate?
Yeah, at the time, definitely I
Yeah.
was. And I was like, fuck this. I don't want to do this. This sucks.
So there was demand for your work.
There was.
People were buying it. So it sounds like, I mean, how would you solve that problem? Like, do you need to get like businessmen to it? Like, because I find so often with the creative communities,
Yeah.
you know, we're so busy like creating our products
Yeah.
that we like the whole marketing and the whole business
Yeah,
side of
it
it.
becomes so much.
Yeah.
But you just got to do it no matter what. You just got to get over that barrier. But what I found was hanging out with people who actually genuinely believed in me. Like my
Totally.
boyfriend especially, it was just like, oh my God, like a good, wow. These people want my stuff, but like they don't want the commercialized shit. They want more my artistic shit full of passion and all
That's
of
got to
that.
be good for your mental health too. Hanging
Yeah,
out with
it was really
good
good.
quality
And I was
people.
just like, wow, like this is such a good feeling to start producing shit that I liked and not for commercialized reasons.
Yeah, didn't
Just
you,
for fun.
yeah, and you just turn up to the office and give Six a bunch of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was
Cool.
originally selling them on in Paper Bag Princess, but didn't
right.
sell any. It's fine. I got my shit out there.
Yep.
And then I was like, hey, do you want some prints? Because I knew you would appreciate them.
Oh, I love them. Like I've framed this one.
Yeah.
I've given.
I'm taking one, yeah.
Dan
Yo.
one, and like I'm sure. I'm gonna make sure they go to good homes because
Yeah.
they're so special. I feel like you're gonna be significant.
Aw.
You know, I think if you keep doing what you're doing,
Yeah.
and you know, just it's a good style. You
Yeah.
know, you're 23. 23.
Yeah.
Is
I'm just a little baby.
it? Yeah. But you're the future. You know, I mean, I feel like I was talking to Marty Eamons, you know, when he's launching his illicit.
Yeah, that's who I'm also highly inspired by.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah. Because my older sister loved his work so much, and she was devastated by his death, dude.
Oh, I know.
So devastated.
And the brand just fell apart after
yeah, I heard, and I was like, fuck. It's
the
insane.
rise and fall of illicit.
Hard. Do they still have like a studio on K Road? Because I tried to find it.
I think you can still buy illicit stuff, but
Yeah.
it's not the Marty Eamon stuff. It's
No,
not the
no.
Ruby Red Knuckles.
No.
It's really gone down this like there's a lot of gang undertones
Really?
in the new artwork.
It's
After,
like literally illicit.
well,
Yeah, literally.
yeah, I've still got a vintage illicit shirt that I bought from their
Yeah.
wholesalers around the back of Parnell years ago.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was the actual very first check I got for professional writing. And
Wow.
I bought this illicit
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Amazing.
And of course I love Misery is just amazing.
Yeah. Feel like artwork with so much, like, I don't know, depth to it and emotion just makes you feel things. And that's what I want to achieve through my artwork as well, is make people feel things that they don't want to feel, but also feel at the same time.
Mm.
It's just
Question
like this
things.
deep, exactly, just deep emotion is
What
what I
would you
want
say
to
to-
convey.
You've just finished the graphic design.
Oh, so now I
What was
finished
it?
in 2021.
What's it called? Sorry, the graphic.
Communication design's what AUT called it.
Okay, but what would you say to anyone out there who's thinking of doing the communication design at AUT?
So if you love school and love writing and love essays, go to AUT. If you don't, go to Whitecliff. Because I hated the theory part of
Right.
it.
Wycliffe's more practical, hands-on.
Way more practical from what I've heard, yeah.
Right. Just kind of wish you'd gone there then.
Yeah, a little. But I wanted a degree for my ego, to be honest, so went to
Yeah.
AUT.
Are you gonna do like masters or?
Fuck no. I don't like school. I think about it sometimes. I go, could be actually kind of fun. And I go, no, I can't do it. Mm-mm.
Hey, you've done it. It's in the past.
Well,
now.
yeah,
You
I'm
can
just
move
going,
forward.
psh, psh, psh.
Yeah,
Nah, had enough of that.
What's your advice though to like high school kids? They're like, maybe what's the final year of high school these days, Dan?
13.
Yeah,
Yeah,
13.
They're in year 13 and they're thinking about what am I going to do with my future.
Take a gap year and then
Yeah.
take time to figure that shit out. And then if you still don't know what to do, take another gap year and just work and then travel and all of that blah blah. And not get settled to anything just yet until you find out what you really want to do.
Yeah, I took a gap decade.
Gap decade. I
Yeah.
wish I did that. I wish I took a gap year, but I went straight to university. My idea was to just get it all out the way. Just
Yeah, great.
Hey, look, it's been an absolute pleasure, like, chatting to you. And, like, thank you very much for the artwork.
Well,
that you,
thank you so
you've
much.
given
Holy
us.
crap.
Just before we wrap up, like, Dan, you got any final words of wisdom?
What do you hope for the future of K-Road?
Just more people being themselves and just happy to be themselves and feeling safe and all of that. And also, I don't want K-Road to get all bougie because I swear, like, Ponsonby is merging into K-Road. You know what I mean? Like, at the
Yeah.
very end, and you're just going, no, it's losing its character. Please don't
Look,
do that.
Once they get mugged a few times, they won't
Oh,
come
yeah, they'll
down.
go, holy fuck, nah,
put a
go
few
back
hits
to
out.
Ponsonby.
Yeah. So, where do you see yourself in an ideal world? If everything goes fantastically well for you, which I hope it does,
Oh.
where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
Oh my god, that question's so hard to answer because I have no idea. Hopefully somewhere overseas, pursuing my art. Just not here.
What kind of art do you see yourself doing?
Still my apparel design and illustration and that, but I'd love to lean more towards fashion. Like,
Yeah.
curating clothes would be so sick. And just learning more about the industry.
I know somebody that I must introduce you to, and I won't say too much more about that. But
Yeah.
anyway, look, I really want to thank you for the artistic work that you've contributed to the next issue of the Chronicle. On the cover,
It's so exciting,
like,
holy
you know,
crap.
you can hold your head high. You've done the hard yards. You're out there. You're doing it. You know, you're
Yeah.
part of the creative community, and
Yeah.
that's, I hope, you know, all you guys out there that are at high school and you're like thinking about what you're going to do in the future. You know, I think Ari is a prime example of following your passions, and you know, if you do what you're passionate about, you'll never have to work a day in your life. So
Yeah,
I want to thank my sponsors.
for real though.
Art shows, the Saloon Bar, Lifewise,
McCoy
family, the Price family,
My family do not give you
the
any money.
White Lady family. You know, there's so many people that have been absolutely wonderful. Make sure that if you do want to support us, a couple of dollars a month, honestly, that's all it takes. Search K-Row Chronicle at buymeacoffee.com or Patreon K-Row Chronicle, which also gives you access to limited or restricted content. So just round the room, one more time. One word, Dan, one word.
Passion.
Success. I wish I had a better word.
That's
No, it's
like
good. We're
5
manifesting
words.
it.
Manifesting
Okay,
success.
And my last word is hope.
That's a good one.
So I want to leave you all with the message of hope, inspiration, love. We can create a better society, and all it takes is just one small kind deed at a time. I love New Zealand. I love you, Aotearoa. Thank you, Dan, my co-host. Thank you, Ara, for coming in today.
Ari.
You're welcome.
Ari.
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 Or drowsy Arioni. Ari takes
it's
over.
Ari.
Anything.
I thought you were rapping then.
Yeah,
What?
we're starting to rap now.
All right.
Starting to rap.
Check
band.
out the next issue of the Chronicle and support Ari. Where can we check out your work, Ari?
Ari Takes Over on Instagram is the best place to go.
Ari Takes Over on Instagram. The best artwork I've seen for a long time.
Yeah.
We love Ari.
Do you have any final words you want to share?
Please don't make K Road into Ponsonby. Because that's terrifying me
We
every
have
day.
plans in place.
Okay, good.
We know people on a lot of
Okay,
places.
good. Because I know you guys won't allow that to happen.
Thank
But
you,
with people like you around,
Thank you,
Ari.
everyone out there, for listening. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Oh, you're too much. Stop it. No, I don't deserve it. No, too much. Stop it. No, please sit down. Sit down.